We are still bullish on dollar yen. We still have an out of consensus expectation of dollar yen rising over 120. The recent price action has been disappointing. I think some part of it has been about the US administration's view about the US dollar and currency manipulation. I think another part of this has to do with the fact that Japanese interest rates have also been sort of under rising pressure, with the 10-year JGBs, for example, pushing higher. And I think the bigger question really is what's happening with the US dollar, because the way we see dollar yen declining is not so much of a yen story, but much more of a dollar story. So disappointment with the dollar trend, unwinding of long dollar positions, and dollar yen downside being a bit of a pain trade, which we expect will reverse in the second half of this year.
Well, based on that, on what that means for your thoughts and your call on the dollar, Mirza, what is the dollar trade that you would be taking now, basically ahead of the presidential address that we're going to hear from Donald Trump on Tuesday?
Well, we may or may not hear any details about fiscal stimulus from the US economy at tomorrow's event. I wouldn't bank any trades on that. The recent pattern has been of a build-up and disappointment with regards to fiscal announcements. What we do like on a sort of 3 to 6 month horizon is long exposure to cyclically sensitive emerging market currencies. So that would be Korea, Singapore dollar, Brazil to some extent as well, funded out of a basket of G10 currencies. So essentially we see euro, yen, and the dollar to some extent all being funding currencies in an environment where the world is seeing a coincident rebound in economic activity.